This is Dolynny TV, and ladies and gentlemen, the Edmonton Oilers are very much back in the old way of doing things. Oh my goodness, let's go! Losing feels good. Oh boy, this Oilers team loves absolutely turning in crap performances this season, let me tell you. I mean, that's strong language for the channel. I'm even a little embarrassed I just used that, but this is absolutely pathetic. You come off the heels of an 8-game win streak. You lose a tough one against Tampa. You fold against Florida. You didn't show up against Florida. And then against New York, you score the first goal of the game a minute and a half in. And you decide, that's it. That's going to win us the hockey game. We don't need to do anything further. And I mean, Ilya Sorokin got to sit back in a rocking chair the rest of the hockey game and not even worry about the Oilers offense. Because A, when they got a dangerous shot towards the net, they couldn't hit the net, and B, when they put a puck in the net, it just hits him in the chest, falls on the ground, he puts the glove down. It's a face-off. Don't worry, the Oilers probably won't win the face-off either. It's just another example of a pathetic performance from the Oilers. It's an Oilers broadcast, and all 3 stars of the hockey game go to the New York Islanders. That just exemplifies how embarrassing the Oilers' effort tonight was. And I mean, here's the thing, right, is the 8-game win streak, they were playing defense. They were stopping odd man rushes. They were getting goaltending. They were getting offense from everybody. Well, here you go tonight. No offense from anybody. I mean, Leon Draisaitl shows up, scores the goal on the first shot of the game. Everybody else decides, and Draisaitl too, take the rest of the night off, boys. We have peaked right here, right now. Hey, we will not the rest of the night have a better shooting percentage than after this first shot. So why even try? That was the Oilers' mantra right there. So bing, bang, boom. They don't bother the rest of the game. They give up an odd man chance on a shorthanded breakaway, get a goal scored on them. They gave up a really stinky one against Barzal. Thankfully, Skinner made the save. But again, tonight, I'm sorry, here's a problem. You can blame Skinner for the loss all you want. You can blame the odd man rushes all you want. This loss is a top-down, straight up and down. Everybody on the roster has to own this one because the Oilers completely just fumbled the bag. I mean, here you go. Up. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. What did we do? Drop the egg. It's broken on the floor. Didn't even bother to show up because, end of the day, you don't lose 3-1 to the New York Islanders by accident. Not in the state that the Oilers were in that 8-game win streak, but in the state we are in this 3-game losing streak. We are right back to that 2-9-1 Oilers team, baby. Oh boy. Like I said, losing feels good. It's great to be back because it is defensive breakdowns. It is goaltending screwing up. It is, of course, offense can't find the net, overpassing, shooting at bad times, missing the net, whatever you want to say. Hey, you want to pick one problem? There's 10 million with this Oilers team in this game against the Islanders. Pathetic performance from them. And of course, here's the problem. You're now on a 3-game winning or losing streak after an 8-game winning streak, and you're showing no signs of ever being that team again here in these 3 games. I mean, that Tampa Bay game, any other team, the Oilers roll them, but hey, tough game, get it up the next one. Well, guess what? The Oilers decided to take that Florida game off, and then here they go against this New York Islanders team, and I mean, offense doesn't show up, defense takes the night off, Skinner has a tough night, and I mean, Skinner gave up 3 goals. That's winnable for the Oilers. That's less goals than they're averaging against per game. The Oilers give up 3.43 goals against per game, and they gave up 3 and still lost because the defense decided to take the night off and the offense hasn't shown up in 2 hockey games. Like, you've got to be kidding me here at this point with this team. You have just gone out there and won 8 in a row, and immediately, as soon as you can give it all back, you do. And now what the Oilers just do is give up a game in hand that they had in the standings in what was an absolutely pathetic performance to watch. A game in which was mind-numbing. And for most people, I hope you shut this game off because that's what it deserved to be done to it, because it was an absolute top-down, frustrating game to watch because the Oilers just didn't care. It was an indifference. They were indifferent as to if they wanted to win or lose. They didn't care. Whatever happens is going to happen. And that is a pathetic kind of thought to have. And I got to say here, I'm ranting about the team performance. Chris Knoblauch owns this loss, man. Chris Knoblauch gifted the Islanders this hockey game. Chris Knoblauch comes in, consistency, right? We are going to have set lines. We're going to be fine. We're going to work. It's going to all work out. Guy pulls the goalie with 5.5 minutes remaining in the third. I'm sorry, are you kidding me? Like, that's a new level of dumb for Oilers coaching. But again, I guess you got to try something new when you're mired in a 2-game losing streak. And by the way, we start with new lines, and by the end of the game, we end up with Evander Kane, Ryan McLeod, and Sam Gagner's aligned in the third period as we're trying to come back down 2 goals. Like, wow! What are we doing here, people? And I don't know if it's a Chris Knobloch problem or a hockey player, Edmonton Oilers problem. I can't tell you, because everything was just so awful tonight that there is no way to tell the difference. That's how bad it was. So friends, when you're sitting here tonight watching the highlights of this hockey game, they are going to hide many details of just how truly awful this Oilers game was. And now you're on a 3-game losing streak, and I'm sorry, you might as well be 2-9-1 for the way we played the past 2 games. Tampa Bay, whatever, I was fine with that one, but the way we have played the past 2 games is just absolutely pathetic and almost deserving. Trust me, we lose 4 in a row. We lose 4 in a row. The squirrel's coming out because this is not acceptable. I'm sorry, if the Oilers think that they don't have to upgrade the forwards, they don't have to upgrade the defense, and don't have to upgrade the goaltending, and continue to put up performances like this, I mean, why are we even bothering to support that kind of shenanigans, to be honest with you? So, friends, I'm a little fired up tonight. It is very upsetting to watch the Oilers do what they've done tonight. I mean, we deserve better from them night in, night out than having to watch that. In the year 2023, I'd say more than half of us pay a subscription fee to watch the Edmonton Oilers play hockey games, and they want to waste our money like that? I am sorry, I feel ripped off tonight. And I mean, I love the Edmonton Oilers and all, but that is not acceptable, friends. You can't be sitting here and feeling good about that one after this one, whether you're the players, whether you're the coaches, whether you're Ken Holland and Jeff Jackson, or if you're just sitting at home on your couch saying, wow, the game started at 5:30 and now it's 8 o'clock. Thankfully, I have an hour or 2 before bed, because that would have been a great way to waste my entire evening had it been a 7 o'clock start. Wow, absolutely pathetic. But friends, that'll pretty much do it all for me tonight. Like I said, this is just a performance from the Edmonton Oilers that I am disgusted by. And hopefully they decide to turn it around here next game out on this road trip on Thursday. But they'll probably not show up again, because we're right back to losing, and losing is good, right? That seems to be the way it feels this season. Anyway, friends, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. What you can do for me on your way out, if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV. That would be greatly appreciated. Obviously, I'm not doom and gloom all the time, but you can't be after watching that, right? So I will catch you in the next one.